Thank you for joining me on today's video. So this is a bit of an experiment. I've got a new setup here, as you can see, and I've been taking some polls from social media and my mailing list and everything else, and it seems like there's enough interest for me to do some live streaming of actual songwriting sessions that I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But this is kind of my test run here. So you're gonna see it on YouTube. I'm gonna be doing all of the future live streams on Twitch, and I'll probably bring some of those recordings over on here if I can even record them. I'm assuming you can record on Twitch. That's how new I am to it. But today I'm gonna be working on a verse in particular. I received a custom song order last night, and it is a singer-songwriter piano ballad type of song. And I'm just going to be focusing on building up the verse from the ground up. So just piano, vocal. I actually start with a bass line. So you're going to see the whole process with that. And it all takes about an hour. So, just all the way through. So you'll see the ins and outs and kind of my thought process and the way that I like to think of, like, this part needs to be this long, this part needs to be, a little bit more busy. We need to end on a tense note here. That should be saved for the second verse, because that's more busy, stuff like that. So if you're into that, stay tuned. And if you're interested in learning how to do this yourself, I've included a free PDF that you can find at the link in the description below. It's just a quick little checklist of steps that I like to follow each time I'm sitting down to write a song. Whether I'm doing that subconsciously or not, I just always seem to follow these things just to keep me in the creative flow. So again, grab that at the link in the description below. It will help out a lot, I promise. So let us get to it. Today, I'm going to be working on a custom singer-songwriter type of song. It's just going to be a piano ballad, so just vocal and piano. I just received an order last night, so everything is pretty fresh in my mind. I have some rough ideas, but here is the songwriting prompt with all the information that I need. And I've recorded a few very rough ideas into my phone. So I've already set up a session and dragged in one of these ideas. So let me share my screen. All right, so here we are. And let's take a listen to the rough idea real quick. Okay, so very, very rough. I want to talk about this line real quick. Let's listen to that again. So I came up with that melody because in the songwriting prompt, I wrote so much of this. Actually, let's take a look at it real quick. There was a line that jumped out at me. Was it, yeah, it's about this group of friends, and this isn't even a lyric, it's just a line. It's Jeff and Laura are great friends. But as I was writing this down, and I always love writing this down like on paper because it helps me to kind of slow down and process the information and allow myself to get ideas without being distracted by a screen, right? And as a result, I had this melody like Jeff and Laura are great friends. That was something that I could just kind of sink my teeth into. I was looking for that when I started. I was just like, just give me any kind of hook, any kind of melody that I can build from. And once I have that, I'm off and running. So I have Jeff and Laura are great friends. That told me, or at least it gave me a rough idea of what kind of a key I'm going to be in. So I started kind of just thumbing around on the acoustic here. And that gave me this little idea that you hear. Yeah, and I started fiddling around, and I really liked that little boom, 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 that part. So I want to build up just this first section. It sounds to me like a verse, and seeing as I know really well how these custom songs are meant to be structured, right? It's 4 lines per section, so 8 lines total per verse. So what I'm going to do is just create, maybe I'll even create a bass line just to give me kind of like a guide as to what I'm going to be doing, and then create some piano to support that. And then I'm going to create a vocal melody guide track to go along with that. And this shouldn't take longer than 30 minutes, hopefully. So let's get going. The first thing I do is bass. So right off the bat, I want to, let's see, make EZbass my instrument. And as you can see, I already have the tempo set up. It's trying to tap something close to what I had recorded here because I really liked the feel of it. So I don't want to change that as much as I can. I don't want to change it. So let's do finger. Let's do focused and warm. Ooh, I like that. All right. So what am I going to do? I feel like it's probably in the key of E major. We'll just say that for now. And after I, set the song key here, that allows me to create these grooves that will conform to this key signature right here. So as you can see, they're all E. If it was, C major, they'd all show up as C. Right? But let's go back. So and then boo doo 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 doo. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I think that's about it. Okay. So now I need to be alone with this for a second. We bring in the click. That the feel is a little off. Yeah. I just want simple like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how I want to do this. I go in here. Let's do replace MIDI. Let's hear what basic rhythm sounds like. Not bad. I actually just want 1 note, or maybe 2. So maybe get rid of that. Let's hear that. So we just want. I feel like the notes are a little too short. So I want to hear this. Uh, Edit play style. So when I do this, I want to be able to change the length of the notes. So I'm going to dial it back a little bit. If I can select, maybe I have to open this up in the piano roll or the MIDI editor. Yeah. So let's select you guys. Now let's change the length. Oh, yeah. That'll do. Okay. So let's hear that. That'll work. So, boom. Move you. In fact, I really liked it when it was an octave lower. So I want to bring that. right, so bring you over, make a copy. Get rid of you. And again, this is just a guide. And then I think right here, I want this to change to F sharp. And then let's see what we got here. So boom. Yeah. And then let's see. Boom. Do. All right. Here I want to go to A. Do. That I want to be a little syncopated. So let's see if I can get this. Yeah. And then I, whoops. Yeah, right here. Copy that. Take you. What is this? Gonna be G sharp. And then oh, wait, a little closer. No, to get in there. So that is this. I want to be a little longer now. So change the length a little bit back to normal. In fact, probably do it with this one as well while I'm at it. So I just want like a bo, that kind of thing. Very, very, very simple, but it's enough to kind of get the gears running. Okay. And then right here is just going to be going back to the regular E. There. All right. So now let us hear what we have so far. So as I'm hearing things playing back, I feel like I already want to adjust the tempo. How do I do it in here? I totally forget. Oh, it's because it's following the host. All right, let's try like 102. Let's see if that's any better. Perfect. Yes. All right. So I'm gonna save this. And that's gonna give me an idea of how I want things to go. Hmm. All right. I personally like to drag this in to the session because this GUI is just a monster and it just takes up way too much room. And it just gets to be a bit much for me personally. So let's get you. Why is it I don't know how to do anything right now today? This is bad. Okay. How do I right click on this thing? Used to be option. All right, moving on. Actually, you know what? That's not wise. For some reason, my controls are not. There we go. Oh, duh. Yeah, click on the note. See, I have to like relearn everything sometimes. Sorry about that. So yeah, we're gonna bring it in here and let's just line it up with the click. So the reason why I did this is because I'm gonna now construct just a piano track with EZkeys, and I want these little markers here and here just for the quicker changes. And I'll show you why that's going to be handy in a second. But I sometimes things just come out in full blocks, like 4 beats per measure and all that sort of stuff, and then you have to go and fine tune things. So I like to have a little, you know, reminder set up here so I can save more time. Plus, it reminds me of the initial vibe that I had for the song in the first place. So it's good. So now let us create piano. Make you EZkeys. And now what I could do is export this and just upload it into here. But since it's only like single notes, it's probably not going to be that helpful. So I want to do vintage upright. Oh God, I just got hungry. My stomach just went. Um, I like the tape recorded setting. And where are we at? Let's do this. Okay, so we're at number 2. So I'm gonna change you to E major. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna create some chords. We do that by going over here, add chord to song track, click that. And I might, might wait until, let's see, what is this? A? No, it's F sharp, F sharp. Uh, So I was thinking that maybe the piano could just be like a dun 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 dun, something like that. So I'm going to use the browser MIDI function here to change the performance. And the stock EZkeys MIDI is pretty amazing. Rhythmical chords. Let's see, 1 and 2 and 3. Let's demo that real quick. So we got that could be cool. Yeah. I feel like that might come in handy like later on in the song when there needs to be a lift in energy. I don't know. I might be getting a little ahead of myself. Let me bookmark this. Can I favorite this? How do I favorite this? I forget. I totally forget. Yeah. In the meantime, I want to look for something in my add-on packs here. So I'm gonna search for ballads. 102 is the tempo. So I wonder if I can find modern country. That's pretty good. It's okay. No, that's too epic themes. I wonder if folk would be. I just picked this up actually. Let's see what we got. Go with that. Okay. And then let's see if we go to bar 6. Yeah. I already feel like this whole section with the boom, boom, boom would make for a nice second half of the verse. Yeah. So I might be getting ahead of myself here. In fact, what I'm going to do just as a reminder, this will be the second half. And then this I won't care too much about. So yeah, go over here. Maybe mm, mm. Let's see how that goes. Like maybe I get rid of the third. What's the chord I'm looking for? We got so we got D D. Ooh. Hmm. Do you might have to keep it ding. Hmm. Let's hear that again. It's gonna be 10. And then we'll do add another one, E. Now I'm starting to think like I don't want that. Maybe this will just be an A. And then what is that? Add 6? Yeah. Nah, that's too much. Sounds cool, but that's too much. Nope. Mm. It's finding its way. So let's do this. Let's see if I can find something a little less intense because this is pretty intense. Let's do. Hmm. 70s pop. Kind of nice. Let's hear that again. That'd be kind of nice too if we just had something open up a little bit. Let's see what does that sound like? Yeah, might go in there and edit out the space a little bit. Seeing as the dynamics are very different between these two sections, I just need to test this real quick. So let's hear this. You like that little fliddle. So maybe I will yeah, I like that a lot. Let's give you a clip. Oh, a E major 9. Very tasty. I'm gonna get rid of you. Oops. Can't delete. And see, that's what's confusing about EZkeys and EZbass. In EZbass, you can delete the regions right here, but you can't do that with EZkeys. Hopefully they do something about that someday because that would be super rad. All right. Do the same thing here, I guess. Just create E. So same thing, use the browser MIDI. as overpowering as the folk one. And then let's do drag you over. Nope. Yeah, that I want like yeah. So the timing is with that. Can we do follow host? So, and then boom. Where is that? What bar is that? That's 15.4. So this is where it gets a little tricky. Here, yeah. Just gonna remove you altogether. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. Remove. Okay. So we got what? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. So be. Wow, that's massive. Come on. This. Remove this and yeah. Ah, okay, cool. And I think what's that gonna be? G sharp, G sharp, G sharp, G sharp. Where are you? A flat. There we go. Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? Maybe if I throw major 7. That's pretty cool. I do want it to be different though. Like let's do we need to further refine this a little bit. So we got you, chop you. And then the rest of you, make you this. Yep. Okay. Let's hear that so far. Ooh. So this is definitely the verse. I have decided. Let's listen to the whole thing now from the beginning. So and then this will probably be a space for a pre-chorus right after. Maybe just like maybe something super quick, like from bars 18 to 20. So like I think what I had before was something like I think it was that. Actually, let's go to the recordings because I totally forget. Wrong one. So yeah, it was basically do, 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 so bing do boo do do boo do 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 do. Yeah, so maybe four chords. So the chords, just in case you are wondering, the chords I'm using right now, just drop the pick. C sharp minor, and then E major, F sharp minor, back to A. I might get that later. So, okay, so we got, what is this? C sharp minor. And then F sharp minor. G flat minor. Is that what they'll show this as? Where are we? F sharp minor. And then A. So we're already on this, which is cool. I'm going to be bold. Let's see what this pre-chorus has in store for us. So we have so wild. Like if you hear the phone recording, right? The melody idea that I wrote down. I did not look at this beforehand. I swear to God. So cool. Boom, 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 boom. This thing read my mind. I don't know. It's a little scary how intuitive this stuff is sometimes, but what I want to do here is maybe have more of a build up. So can we find that? Normally I would use this if this section was going to repeat a second time, because that's a nice little kind of way to get out of this bar into this. But I'm going right into the chorus after this, so I think I want variation 3. Okay, kicking ass. So I want to bring all of this in right now, just so it's all here. Let's see. Move this over. And you guys get rid of you. So we got, while I'm at it, I'm just going to start labeling sections. So that's going to require me to do some chopping. Chop you. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I'll do this for now. Just make a marker. Yeah, markers are handy. I love using the marquee tool to trim the edges here. It's a very simple pleasure, but I enjoy it very much because I hate having like these ongoing lines that just run through. If you're a Logic user, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, then yeah, I apologize. So pre-chorus, and then we're gonna bring you. Do actually just make this all the verse. And later on, what I like to do is actually, fill these spaces with the lyrics for when I, record vocals later. But speaking of vocals, I want to get some rough vocal ideas down. So what I'm going to do here is let's duplicate you. And all I'm doing here, I just want one note. As you can see, this defaults to the pencil tool. So I'm gonna grab that, delete everything else. What was it? Something like that. Shorten that. Again, this is just what the melody is going to be later. Let's see. What was it? That's it. And I used to, just write all the lyrics first and then make a melody fit to what it was written. But I found that doing the opposite is just much more cost effective when it comes to how much time you spend on it. I find that if I get a really solid melody down first, it makes lyric writing decisions much easier. It's just way easier to do the opposite. To me, the music is more important than the lyrics, even though I want the lyrics to be very good, especially for a job like this, because the lyrics are the focal point. But I find that if I get too hung up on writing the words and just being like, well, that doesn't, it's like just waste too much time. Where I find that I get equal, if not better results when I write the melody first and then just make the words, obey essentially. So we got. Perfect. So there's my first bar. Um, let that ring out, and then boo doo 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 doo. I feel like I had something in particular here. I'll let you guys join in. So just copy this over. Boo doo 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 doo. And this is cool because if you notice, like the first bar ends on a tense note. Second bar ends on a note that kind of resolves things a little bit. Listen to that. It feels like it's getting like you're climbing up the mountain a little bit with this one, and then this one you're just on your way back down. Now I'm going to do another tense one and another, relaxed one. So tension release, tension release. So let's see. These are some kind of like stock melodies that I think I've definitely used from other songs, but it's what is stuck in my head right now. So I'll go back and refine accordingly as we go. So actually, you know what? Let me, before I get too far ahead of myself, let's hear what. Oh, yeah. Okay. So. And then probably the same thing. I want the vocal to follow that little change, that ba ba ba. So just gonna skip ahead, cut to the chase. What we got? Whoops. And that's why we do this. You, yeah. So, and I might go in and do some variations here. Always moving this thing. Maybe add another one. Yeah, that'll work. So, yeah, here's the whole thing. Cool. So while things are still fresh, I want to get rid of a couple of things in case I forget. So I might get rid of this later, but I want to lay it down right now just in case. I already got some more kind of peaks and valleys going. All right, here's the whole thing. So I am going to leave it at that for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get back to this a little bit later, so I'll probably do another video. But in the meantime, if you're interested in learning how to do this, I've put together a list of steps in a free PDF that you can grab at the link in the description below. So I encourage you to do so, and it will help kind of keep you in the mindset that I've been trying to maintain throughout this entire process. Right? It's kind of like once you get past the initial roadblocks of like the blank slate, right? Once you have like one little idea to latch onto, then just allow yourself to get curious and play around with it, right? So that PDF is going to help out with that. So be sure to grab that at the link in the description below. Like I said, it is free and it will help out a lot. Anyway, yeah, I got some ideas for the lyrics now a little bit. What I like to do is just like make a bounce of this and just kind of listen back with the piano track and everything else. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to do just the verse here. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.